What up, world? What up, me? This is Drewize. Come here like this. Drewize Topics. Topic is, what I'm saying, this afternoon? No, more like evening. Topic is the reason why white folks leave certain areas of in suburbs in the city. They go somewhere else. Because when blacks move to that area of suburbs that was all nice and dandy, they move. I'm going to explain why. Okay, it's not really a prejudice or racist thing how I'm going to say it. It is in a way, but it's more to that. It's more. The thing is, when white folks, white people, back in them days, back in them days, I can explain about Cleveland, Cleveland Heights and Garfield Heights, Warrensville Heights, Shaker Heights, things like that. Even Akron, the suburbs of Akron. The reason why white folks move when they see black folks congregating and moving into the area, like I said, it's not really a prejudice racist thing how I'm going to say it. It's not really. It's this way. They know how some of us black people, we act a certain way. We live so low. We want to be ghetto. We want to act like thugs, and we want to act like a behavior of niggas. Yes. So that's why white folks move, to a better area, high lifestyle, area, nicer area, go up north, go to deep in the suburbs, So you can say it's prejudice, racist, all you want to. But you got to look at some of us black people, how we act, how we present ourselves, how we come off in our conduct, You got to look at that. Because some of us black people, we live so low. We live low, and we want to be ghetto. We want to be hooded out. We want to be in so much drama. We want to cause chaos. We want to be this, that's negative. We want to act like thugs and want to act up a behavior of niggas. Yes. I can explain about Cleveland. Now, my father, he lives in Cleveland Heights, And back in them days, Cleveland Heights was an area run by white people, Back in them days. You see white folks, have sweaters hung around their neck and stuff down. The sleeve is down, hanging down their torso. And they dress proper and bougie and stuff, It's not like that now. Blacks came into Cleveland Heights, So white folks moved out. They live up in Beechwood, Parma, Strongsville, and things like that. Suburbs of Cleveland, Shaker Heights was the same way. Garfield Heights was the same way. Maple Heights was the same way. Black people that came from the inner city of Cleveland or Akron or whatever city that's in Ohio or whatever city that's in the United States, They come from the inner part of the city that is so low down, that is so ratchet, that is so evil, that is so decadent, that is so run down. For real. That's why white folks move out. That's why they go somewhere else. That some of us black people cannot afford to live out there deep in them suburbs. Real deep, For real. Now here in Akron, in a little city called Cuyahoga Falls and Stowe and Monroe Falls and things like that, it's still dominated by white folks. But you know, Akron is more majority of white folks anyways, you know. But if you come to the inner part of the city, the lower part of the city of Akron, you know, you find all types of walks of life, you know. Ghetto folks, thugs, niggas, you know, drama. You find all that. Prostitutes, you dope dealers, dope heads, you know, you find that. My father, it used to be quiet up in Cleveland Heights. It used to be quiet as a tiptoe mouse. You know, you couldn't even hear no cricket. You know, you couldn't hear no cricket. But when my father got to Cleveland Heights, it was still, you know, white folks. But the white folks moved out. They said, I'm not about to live around a bunch of thugs and a bunch of niggas and a bunch of ghetto folks and a bunch of ratchet folks and a bunch of low-down people, negative people. No, I'm not. So they moved to somewhere else. They saved their pennies, their dollars, and go up somewhere that some of us black people cannot afford to live. Yes. That's how I look at it. You can look at it. You can look at it like, it's prejudice, it's racist. You can't really look at that. You cannot really look at that. You know, you cannot, you know. But you got to look at how some of us black people, black men and black women live. You know what I'm saying? We live, some of us live down, low down, you know, so low. You know, it's not going to change, you know. For real. And they go, if they go to these areas like Maple Heights, Shaker Heights, Warrenville Heights, you know, these places in the Heights, you know, and they bring that ghetto-ness right to that area. And white folks say this, I'm getting the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because the niggas moved in. Nigga doesn't mean black. Nigga means a behavior of conduct that is negative. You know, that's negative. That's it. That's what nigga means. If you act so low down, you act so ghetto, so hooded out, you know, you always being in drama, you always being nosy, you always doing this and doing that. You want to act like a thug and stuff like that, you are a nigga. You're programmed as a nigga. Right out. You white folks did not lose memory of that N-I-G-G-A word. You didn't lose no memory of that, you know. And that's why the slave master called us niggas, because we had to been acting up on that slave plantation. We had to. And that slave master had to come out and say, what y'all, settle down, you know. He called us niggas. So that's why white folks move somewhere else, deep in the suburbs. You know, because when them black folks come from the inner part of the city, come on right on in the suburbs, they bring that mentality with them. It's a neighbor by my father's house up in Cleveland Heights. She got her house, she got kids and everything like that. I don't know if she's still there. You know what I'm saying? Different people move to that house, they get through Section 8 and stuff like that, get a house. They are ghetto. You know what I'm saying? My father said, there's some ghetto people around here now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, back in them days, I used to go visit my father. Me and my brother and sister, we used to go visit my father. It was quiet as a mouse. You know what I'm saying? Quiet. Not no more. Not no more. Not by a long shot. No close cigar. Nothing like that. It is off the hook. It is off the hook. Yeah. And me personally, I'm not trying to say that I'm better than anybody. But I don't want to live around, you know what I'm saying? This is me. I don't want to live around a bunch of ghetto folks and low, and just people that live low and drama and stuff like that, act like thugs, act like niggas. I don't want to live around that. You know what I'm saying? For real. So that's how I think. Drewize Topics. You know, I am Drewize. You know, you could post a comment about what I just said. You know what I'm saying? Because this is interesting what I talk about. Some of you may not look at this. You know what I'm saying? Some of you may not look at this while how I'm coming off this way. You know? Like, share, subscribe. Peace.